is not, should not be the title of a stream. But there we go. Like I said, this isn't much by the way of a horror game, but I figured we'd run with it anyway, just for a few minutes, because this game is kind of freaky. Like, you go to the International Crime Base, and let's see, you know, like, you know, Bubba James, 87, and let's see what crimes he's committed. You know, he's 32, he's 6'7", 281 pounds, he's charged with talking to a lizard man, and he's been sentenced to a few hours of burning alive. You know, as you do. So basically, we're going to get clues as to who it is that committed a crime. And so, positive and definitely means, clues mean the witness is 100% sure. The longer I do this, the harder it gets. Sometimes you just gotta take a guess. And you have Basic Bob. So it's like, I'm positive he looked ugly. Huh. Okay. I'm positive he looked odd. Okay, so far you're not helping me out any with these. Positive he looked dark. Are we racially profiling? Is that what we're doing right now? Because I feel conflicted right now, but so we're gonna finger Nutty Nathan.
You're done.
You ready?
Finger.
Oh no, we're gonna cover that up. I did not expect to see that. Is it about... Yes. Nearsighted Nan, she tries her best. Think clues will only be correct 60% of the time. So it could be wrong. Be sure to inspect every person in the lineup before you finger someone. I'm positive they look like skin and bones. Okay. I'm positive he looked tiny. I think he looked really... Okay, thanks. He definitely did not look like me. When you say did not look like me, do you mean looked male? Looked like a female? We're going to go with Thick Tristan.
Clearly, he did it. Guess what?
Oh, innocent man executed. I'm sorry. It's better him than us, right? I'll look the other way. So we move on to day 3. With Bigot Barney. He's racist. It's best to release all the people who don't fit the description because you might accidentally finger them. That's bad. He looked bald. Man, my brother... two people are bald. He definitely did not look like he bathes too much. I think he looked like a white person. He definitely did not look like a dwarf. I think it's going to be Gross Gonzo. Yeah, number 4.
Clearly, he did it. Yuck.
Okay, guilty man executed. I'm sorry? Okay, the detective says, I'm like a god. I don't know if this is Halloween, but this is, you know, Negative Nancy. She's always so negative. Just because people look bad doesn't mean that they do bad things. Ugly people aren't all mean. He definitely did not look like a giant. So, release this guy. I'm thinking it's going to be either 1 or 3, but let's look at the other Neeks. He definitely did not look like he was balding. That would be this guy. This guy. This guy and this guy. He definitely did not look dark. He definitely did not look totally old. Okay, he's short, has hair, white, young. I'm thinking it's this one. Yeah, I'm going with number 3 as well. Little X.
Disgusting.
Here I come, father! Father! Detective says you're next. Dim Dan. He's usually wrong about something. If I send you, if it's bad if I send innocent people to the lecture chair, try harder to not kill people. I'm positive he looked pale or something. I think he did not look like a grandpa. I'm positive he looked up high. Positive he looked crazy. So this is probably wrong. I think he did. I think he looked young. Positive he looked pale or something. So release you. Release you. Release you and you. I could probably release 3, but I want to make sure. I think he did not look like a grandpa. And positive he looked high up. And positive he looked crazy. I think it's misunderstood, Matt. I think it's 4 on this one.
Get him in the chair. Sexy.
Yeah, I can still see his face. Detective says woofs. Woof. Evil Eddie, only half-truths. I'm positive he looked bald. I'm positive he definitely did not look ugly. I think he looked dumb. I think he did not look like a jock. Man. Okay, so he looked bald. I can release this guy. Hair, 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 hair. He definitely did not look ugly.
You're done. Finger.
Yeah! Hey, this hat is cold. Opposite Opie, he describes people in the opposite, so the opposite of what he says goes. I'm positive he looked normal, so he looked strange. Positive he looked cute, so he looked ugly. Positive he looked poor, so he looks rich. Positive he looks thin, so he's fat. So... go with number... oh, sorry. He's fat. He's rich. He's ugly. And he's strange. Yo, how can I tell the ones that are rich from the ones that are poor? I'm assuming this guy's poor because of the bindle bag, the bindle sack. Another bindle sack. Another bindle sack. He wears many chains? Now, he says the opposite of what he means. I would say they're cute because of the flowers in their hair, but that is something to keep in mind. This guy, number 1, has looks like a expensive watch. I just noticed the watch. I'm thinking it's 1 because he looks rich because of the watch. He's not necessarily thin. He's not cute. He definitely doesn't look normal. I'm going to try Misunderstood Miller.
Finger.
Yeah! Locals burn church. Okay. So, Paranoid Paul, I have a time limit. And if I run out of time, it's going to finger someone at random. so I have to be careful. He definitely did not look bald, I guess. I'm positive he looked kind of cute. Positive he looked girly. He definitely did not look smart. So he has hair. He looked cute, looked girly, and looked stupid.
You're done.
We're gonna go with Femfark.
Disgusting.
Yeah, they were all asking for it. By the way, old people die. Broken belly, head problems. I'm positive he looked Gampaw. So he looked old. Positive he looked muscles. So not fat. Positive he looked no dollars man. Poor. And he's tall. He looked no dollars man. There's the watch. I'm gonna release this guy. There's the watch. I'm gonna release this guy. Rings. Release. He looked muscles. Well, we got a jock there. He's tall, but he's not old. Chains. Watch. He looked Gampaw. He looked muscles. He looked poor. And he was tall. This guy looks young. So, you can discard the shortest ones as well. Right! This guy and this guy. I don't think it's this guy, because this guy looks young. And she said positive he looked Gampaw. So I'm going to release this guy and hope for the best. So it's this guy. This guy doesn't look the body type. I'm going to go with Passive Paul.
Clearly, you did it.
No, it was the one beside him! No! What's with the wires? Oh, hey, wait. Oh, yeah, that's me, alright. Charged with offending undisclosed. Sentenced to 1,000 years in a pile of dead bodies. Halloween, basically. The beard is on point, it is. Let's do this again. I had fun with this, and it kind of helps us get in, used to this. He looked chunky, he looked ugly, he looked rich, and he looked all messy. So, this guy is not chunky. This guy does not look rich. Does not look rich. It's this guy.
Get him in the chair. Guess what? You killed
Or I'm wrong. That happens as well. I'm positive he looks odd. He looked neat and tidy. He looked chunky and he looked short. So I can get rid of this guy. This guy and this guy. Probably get rid of this guy. Short and chunky. I think that's more this guy. Neat and tidy. Looked odd. I'm going to run with this one. I always have trouble with the looks odd part, though, because they all look odd. Pause if he looked dark. Did not look like me.
Yuck.
Bigot Barney again. Definitely did not look like a giant. He definitely looked fat. And well, you got chiseled abs. He, I think he did not look bald. I'm positive he looked like a freak. This guy looks skinny.
Get him in the chair.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking it was Nutty Noel.
Sexy.
You okay? Is this about the murders? Yes. Man shaves legs. He definitely did not look ugly, did not look fat, did not look like a freak, did not look giant. Did not look like a total freak. Did not look totally fat. Did not look ugly. I'm gonna go with Dapper Dude.
We're fingering you, bud. Beautiful.
Alright. Jim Dan. Positive he looked old. He looked pale or something, so I'm gonna release all of the darker characters. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Is this because of that kidnapping? Yes. He looked short. He was short and bald. So he has hair. Has hair. Has hair. Is tall. It's Dim Dillon.
Finger.
Gotcha. Positive he looked short. Okay, so he's tall. Positive he looked normal, so he looked strange. Positive he looked thin, so he's fat. He looked dumb, so he's smart, I guess. Release this guy. Positive he looked normal. Again, I don't understand when they say, well, they look normal, because they all look weird. Release this guy, release this guy. I'm gonna go with Hobo Hunter. No, it's the guy beside him. No. And it's always the guy beside him that I do. He definitely did not look all wimpy, so he's strong. Did not look wealthy, so he's poor. He looked neat. Looked like a hippie. Did not look wealthy. Anybody wearing a watch? Definitely did not look all wimpy. Positive he looked neat. So this guy's got fly around him, poop and fly on his head. Looked like a hippie. Auntie Adam? And one of the first ones I released. Alright. Yeah. Cosmoronic. Charged with caging women. Okay. Sentenced to a month or so underwater. What about Civic Mafia? Charged with crushing the Pope. Sentenced to 8 hours in some place. Well, I'm going to do Fingered again sometime, because I've never beaten this. and I want to beat it sometime in the future. It's a definite I'm going to do this again because I enjoyed playing it. I don't think I've got time for a full playthrough of anything else. Bubba James told me to do it. I mean, it's just the Pope. Not anyone important. It's just the Pope. So what I'm going to do is, actually, I've got time to show one thing off. And of course, it takes the other screen. So give me just a moment. I have time to show off one more game, because it won't take me but just like a minute. Hello? Okay, there we go.